Hello, you guys. I'm gonna be doing a separate video and everything on Empire, and I just want to come up in here and talk about it real fast. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the whole situation. So apparently, Cookie and Lucius and everything, like they got these whole little like they competing and everything about like okay, who's going to like reign supreme on this whole little radio like the cause I think it was on Sway and everything. So I think Cookie has the potential and everything to like overthrow Lucius and everything because he knows that Cookie has the power to overthrow him, and she just like because who you think used to man like who you think used to manage Lucius and everything when he was an up and coming artist. So Lucius is sitting up there trying to do everything in his power to try and like sabotage what Cookie is doing, and he's just like, okay, I'm going to like, okay, like try and on all the radio stations and everything, and try and try and keep Cookie and Hakeem and them from playing their music and everything up on there. And I think he's trying to like like stop them from being heard because he already knows like they have something and he just doesn't want them to like shine. So of course he's gonna do everything in his power and put Jamal helping him so blind to helping him. He's gonna somewhat succeed and everything, but like Cookie told him and everything, there's all like if one basically if one door closes another one opens basically. And with it, like, and with all that going on, the interrogating and everything, and I don't know what her problem is, but she just need to go on here and sit down somewhere, because I'm just like getting tired of who, she just always, every time you look around, she always is like after Lucius is trying to, like, I feel like start something every time because something the whole court case didn't go too good and everything. And if y'all look closer, y'all see me up in there with my free Lucius Bell, and I had my free Lucius Bell. You know what I'm saying? When he got released and everything. But I mean, at the same time, at the same time, you said you can't get mad because something. I mean, it is what it, and you already know this wasn't gonna stand there that long. If he wasn't gonna be after being everything, because he got enough money to like, jump, like get billed anyway. But obviously they had did like the whole little skin. And I wondered, did Mr. Thirsty get hire somebody to sit up there and tie that judge up? I don't know. And why every time you look at the interrogation, she out got her, you know what I'm saying? Like she out got her breasts out and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like she just, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't dress like a whole, like she doesn't dress like somebody that would be in the judge, in the justice, And plus she's running for governor also, so it just kind of like tripped me out. Even though I don't have no problem with road job, but it just like like she out got her breasts out. But at the same time, I feel like Lucius, I don't know what he got planned for her, but it's big. I feel like she just need to go ahead and stop what she because Lucius is like he's very crafty and vindictive. So anything that he has planned for her, it's not gonna be good. Now, and she really don't want these problems. But she always is like trying to like find like a little loophole and everything. But and I just look like, oh well, dude, you don't know what you're getting into. You don't even know what you're getting into. And then with Cookie and everything, she just I already had plans for like because I hold on like that's what Cookie was saying. She was like I already had plans with like how the company was gonna look and everything. So I already saw it before before they even showed it. So I was just like okay, I can already see Cookie is gonna have it all dicked out and everything, and plus with everybody like working and everything, because Lucius already he couldn't even go up in his building, but Cookie is able to like be inside of hers and everything, and she's able to work on the inside. But Cookie, I feel like she gonna she gonna end up winning it. She gonna end up winning it. But when Lucius doing all that other stuff and everything, he trying to say Chris Rock's daughter and everything. I think her name is Frida. I they why she remind me of Dage Loaf, y'all. I don't know. She look like Days Low for somebody says she like Fantasia. I don't know, but I wanted to do she. I wanted to do she know that Lucius killed her daddy? And another thing, okay, why would she even want to be saying to him anyway? Because she was just like, okay, Jamal was there to say, you know, like he was there giving her the papers to say and everything. She wanted Lucius to be there. I wonder, do she know, like, do she have plans for him? I don't know. And plus, for him sitting up there talking about he gonna sleep with her and everything, I wonder if she using it to get on the inside and to kill. I wanted to kill, you know what I'm saying, and to do him dirty and kill him. I don't know. But she had her little entourage with her and everything, and you know, like she was just like, oh well, if Lucius not here to sign me and everything, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna sign. But it's, I don't know. It was just crazy. The girl, but she can rap. I'm gonna give her a D. But she, I don't know. If Chris Rock was as crazy as he was eating people and stuff, I would think her. I wish she had her father there instead of her entourage because they so blind and I feel like they holding her back because he was sitting up there talking about I can't understand none of the writing that you got up on the paper. I'm just like, well, of course it's not gonna be in how y'all talk. It's gonna be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like one of those moments. But I can't wait to watch the next episode because apparently the FBI is gonna be raiding Empire and everything, and Lucius not gonna be there and everything. But I think they done found Vincent Bannon. Somebody done found his body, and I said, y'all, now this how you supposed to do it. And I'm not no murderer and everything, but like but I feel like they should have cut the body up, they should have burnt it, get the ashes, put it in different chests, and put it in the ocean. I feel that's what I'm saying. Like I mean, because they wouldn't have found, but they probably would have found the body shit, or if anything, could have feed to dogs or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm just guessing because if the police find the body, they gonna be able to convict Lucius, and he gonna be right back in jail. He wasn't even there even for a day, and the FBI already raided Empire. And plus, I feel like somebody it was a leak. I don't know. It's always a leak somewhere. But at the same time, I looked. It was on the preview where Andre and them they gonna be trying to move the body and everything, which I thought that was a stupid idea. But the investigator, she is really trying hard to like convict Lucius with this murder. And it looked like Hakeem supposed to be asking Lucius if he killed Bunky or not, but it's crazy because I'm looking like, okay, Lucius, what like he looking at them like, okay, if you're not with me, you against me and everything, and what he's doing, he's trying to destroy them to where, okay, you're not gonna be able to, they not gonna be able to play their music and everything, but at the same time, it's like at the same time you love them. And then with Andre sitting up there saying like, okay, he got the white girl pregnant and everything, Lucy didn't approve of it because he felt like with oh god, it was sad because I know that Lucy's foster mother had a mental disorder and everything, but there's no way for him to treat his son like that and everything. And I guess every time that he see his son, he always think about how his foster mother was, or since his mother wasn't in his life, that would be his, like he was thinking that that's his real mother. But and every time that he does that, I just be like, wow. Because he was sitting up there asking Andre, okay, what about the baby mental health? I mean, the baby might not get none of his genes. It might be more her genes. But I mean, it's like you don't do that. And then he was like, oh, it just hurts me to see you sit up there. I don't see why they always want Lucius approval of everything, even though that was kind of like a little sad moment where he was like, okay, you about to be a grandfather and everything, but at the same time, he worried about the baby coming out with a disability. So I mean, but at the same time, the baby might not come out with no disability. But he just looking at like, okay, Andre retarded, and he just looking like, oh, damn, look, I got the baby. See, look, I got somebody pregnant. I got somebody pregnant. I looking like, really? Lucius? I mean, oh god, that just don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. And then while that's going on, Hakeem sleeping with this missing girl. And oh no, hold on. Yeah, Hakeem sleeping with this missing girl that he's supposed to be having a whole little girl group and everything. And then Lucius turned it around and saying who and sleeping with her now. So I think that's kind of payback with him sleeping with Boo Boo Kitty. But I mean, it's like I can't wait till the next episode. And I wonder why y'all why was they Reese cooking in the promo? I don't know why she was sitting up there. Did y'all kiss this shit? She was gonna sit there talking about y'all. If I die police cousin, just know I didn't kill myself. I was like, oh, y'all know they gonna get in trouble for these. And you know they whole little Sandra, you know they sold little Sandra Bland situation. Lord, I be saying, you know what I'm saying, but they touched it. Mm-mm. But I kind of like it because it's like they touched upon like some whole, situations that happened recently, happened now and everything. So I'm glad that they did that. But I mean, okay, so I have a bunch of questions. Like, okay, is Jamal gonna finally wake up and know that Cookie is the right for you? So I'm saying, like, and I want this everybody gonna stop wanting Lucius approval. I want them. When is Hakeem and Tiana gonna get back together? When is Cookie gonna finally get the? You know what I'm saying? Cause she wanted for her children. You know what I'm saying? It's not for her. Like Lucius wants this whole little empire thing for him. And when is Lucius gonna finally stop using his children? I don't. It looks like Lucius is just even though oh my god, it's crazy. But we just gonna disagree on that one situation and everything. But I still don't have no problem with Lucius. He's a young. But I mean, it's crazy, y'all. But today, I mean, cause I'm gonna try and see like if they got, cause like once they hear like the music and everything, like after they show it on the episode, they always put it like on YouTube and you can download on iTunes and everything. But I'm gonna wait till the whole soundtrack come out. But yeah, I mean this episode was really good because at first I was hoping that I wasn't gonna stop watching and everything because I was hoping they weren't gonna put American Horror Story on the same day that they got Empire on. But yeah, that's my mama here. She had came in though. But yeah, this my whole little review on what I think of Empire and everything. But I don't know. I just can't wait till the next episode because the next episode looks like it's gonna be really good. This my Empire overview, y'all. Bye.